Hello friends, I have a book for you today. It's kind of a silly book about animals who don't want to be alone when it's cold and chilly outside. And they all come by asking for a sleepover. I think a lot of you may not have had your first sleepover yet, but I bet you're looking forward to it and having fun with your friends. So let's see how it is for Bearsie Bear and the surprise sleepover party. This is by Bernard Weber. When it's a surprise, you don't plan for it, and it's always something that's, you just have to figure out how you're going to work it out. Let's see how Bearsie's surprise sleepover works. It was cold outside. Look at all that snow. It was warm inside. Bearsie Bear was just falling asleep. Suddenly there was a knock at the door. "Who is it?" said Bearsie Bear. "Oh, it's me, Moosey Moose," said Moosey Moose. "Moosey Moose?" said Bearsie Bear. "Yes, Moosey Moose," said Moosey Moose. Bearsie Bear opened the door. "It's cold outside," said Moosey Moose. "May I sleep over?" "Sleep over?" said Bearsie Bear. "A moose? Sleep over in a bear's den?" Just then the wind hissed and howled. "Please," Moosey Moose said. "Very well, you may sleep over," said Bearsie Bear, "but just this once, and mind you." "Hooray!" said Moosey Moose, and Moosey Moose jumped into bed. "Good night," said Moosey Moose. "Good night," said Bearsie Bear. And Bearsie Bear and Moosey Moose were just falling asleep. Suddenly there was a knock at the door. "Who is it?" said Bearsie Bear. "It's me, Cowsy Cow," said Cowsy Cow. "Cowsy Cow?" said Moosey Moose. "Cowsy Cow?" said Bearsie Bear. "Yes, Cowsy Cow," said Cowsy Cow. "I'll get it," said Moosey Moose. So Moosey Moose opened the door and said, "Cowsy Cow, it's cold outside, and you want to sleep over." I was about to say that," said Cowsy Cow. "I know," said Moosey Moose. "What shall we do about Cowsy Cow?" said Moosey Moose. Just then the wind ripped and roared. "Please," said Cowsy Cow. "Cowsy Cow may sleep over," said Bearsie Bear. "Hooray!" said Cowsy Cow. And then Cowsy Cow jumped into bed. "Good night," said Cowsy Cow. "Good night," said Moosey Moose. "Good night," said Bearsie Bear. Cowsy Cow, Moosey Moose, and Bearsie Bear were just falling asleep. Suddenly there was a tapping at the door. "Here we go again," said Moosey Moose. "Who is it?" said Bearsie Bear. "It's me, Piggy Piggy," said Piggy Pig. "Piggy Pig?" said Cowsy Cow. "Piggy Pig?" said Moosey Moose. "Piggy Pig?" said Bearsie Bear. "Yes, Piggy Pig," said Piggy Pig. "I'll take care of this," said Cowsy Cow. So Cowsy Cow opened the door and said, "Piggy Pie, it's cold outside and you want to sleep over." "I was about to say that," said Piggy Pig. "I know," said Cowsy Cow. "What shall we do about Piggy Pig?" said Cowsy Cow. Just then the wind screeched and squealed. "Please," said Piggy Pig. "Piggy Pig may sleep over," said Bearsie Bear. "Hooray!" said Piggy Pig, and Piggy Pig jumped into bed. Oh, goodness sakes, Bearsie Bear must have a gigantic bed. Look at all these. These are big animals. Good night, said Piggy Pig. Good night, said Cowsy Cow. Good night, said Moosey Moose. Good night, said Bearsie Bear. Piggy Pig, Cowsy Cow, Moosey Moose, and Bearsie Bear were just falling asleep. Suddenly there was a scratching at the door. This is going to be a long night, said Cowsy Cow. You can say that again, said Moosey Moose. This is going to be a long night. Cowsy Cow said it again. Who is it? Said Bearsie Bear. It's me, Foxy Fox, said Foxy Fox. Foxy Fox, said Piggy Pig. Foxy Fox, said Cowsy Cow. Foxy Fox, said Moosey Moosey. Foxy Fox, said Bearsie Bear. Yes, Foxy Fox, said Foxy Fox. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. What would you do if all those friends needed some shelter from the weather? Oh, I'll get it, said Piggy Pig. So Piggy Pig opened the door and said, Foxy Fox, it's cold outside and you want to sleep over. Oh, I was about to say that, said Foxy Fox. I know, said Piggy Pig. What shall we do about Foxy Fox? Said Piggy Pig. Just then the wind howled and growled. Please, said Foxy Fox. Foxy Fox may sleep over, said Bearsie Bear. Hooray, said Foxy Fox. And Foxy Fox jumped into bed. Good night, said Foxy Fox. Good night, said Piggy Pig. Good night, said Cowsy Cow. Good night, said Moosey Moose. Good night, said Bearsie Bear. Somebody here has cold hooves, said Moosey Moose. Well, don't look at me, said Cowsy Cow. Foxy Fox, Piggy Pie, Cowsy Cow, Moosey Moose, and Bearsie Bear were just falling asleep. Suddenly there was another scratching at the door. Who is it? Said Bearsie Bear. It's me, Goosey Goose, said Goosey Goose. Goosey Goose, said Foxy Fox. Goosey Goose, said Piggy Pie. Goosey Goose, said Cowsy Cow. Goosey Goose, said Moosey Moose. Goosey Goose, said Bearsie Bear. Yes, Goosey Goose, said Goosey Goose. Allow me, said Foxy Fox. So Foxy Fox opened the door and said, Goosey Goose, it's cold outside and you want to sleep over. I was about to say that, said Goosey Goose. I know, said Foxy Fox. What shall we do about Goosey Goose? Said Foxy Fox. Just then the wind blasted and blustered. Please, said Goosey Goose. Goosey Goose may sleep over, said Bearsie Bear. Hooray, said Goosey Goose. And Goosey Goose jumped into bed. Oh, goodness. Good night, said Goosey Goose. Good night, said Foxy Fox. Good night, said Piggy Pig. Good night, said Cowsy Cow. Good night, said Moosey Moose. Good night, said Bearsie Bear, and Goosey Goose, Foxy Fox, Piggy Pig, Cowsy Cow, Moosey Moose, and Bearsie Bear were just falling asleep. And suddenly there was a scratching at the door. I'll say, who is it? Said Piggy Pig. Who is it? Said Piggy Pig. Oh, it's me, Porky Porcupine, said Porky Porcupine. Uh-oh, said Goosey Goose. Uh-oh, said Foxy Fox. Uh-oh, said Piggy Pie. Uh-oh, said Cowsy Cow. Uh-oh, said Moosey Moose. Uh-oh, said Bearsie Bear. Why do they all wonder? Uh-oh. What do we do about Porky Porcupine? Everyone asked. Just then the wind rumbled and grumbled. "I'll get it," said Bearsie Bear. So Bearsie Bear opened the door, and before he could say a word, Porcupine peeked in and exclaimed, "Oh, a party! A great big sleepover party!" And Porcupine jumped into bed. I think I can predict what the other animals will do. Can you? "Ouch!" said Goosey Goose. "Ouch!" said Foxy Fox. "Ouch!" said Piggy Pig. "Ouch!" said Cowsy Cow. "Ouch!" said Moosey Moose. "Goodbye," said Goosey Goose. "Goodbye," said Foxy Fox. "Goodbye," said Piggy Pig. "Goodbye," said Cowsy Cow. "Goodbye," said Moosey Moose. "Ah, Porcupine, we'll have no more of that," said Bearsie Bear. "If you wish to stay, you must sleep by yourself." And Porcupine found a warm spot under the bed. Bearsie Bear yawned and was about to climb into bed, when whom do you suppose he saw peeping through the window? Goosey Goose, Foxy Fox, Piggy Pig, Cowsy Cow, and Moosey Moose. So Bearsie Bear opened the door and said, "It's still cold outside, and you want to come in again?" "We were about to say that," they answered. "I know," said Bearsie Bear. Just then the wind whistled and bristled. "Please," they said. "You may come in again," said Bearsie Bear. "Hooray!" they all said. And then they all jumped into bed. "Good night, good night, good night, good night. Good night," said Porcupine from under the bed. "I miss you." What? What? They all said. "I miss you," said Porcupine again. Everyone was silent, but then after a while Bearsie Bear said, Porcupine, if you are very careful about it, and if you are very careful not to thrash about, you may come back to bed." "Hooray!" said Porcupine. So he climbed into bed, and he was very careful about it, and he did not thrash around, and they all said good night. "See you in the morning." "And in the morning I'll make pancakes for breakfast," said Bearsie Bear. "Mmm," the others exclaimed with delight. "Bearsie Bear has a big heart," said Moosey Moose. "And a big, big bed," said Porcupine. "You can say that again," said Cowsy Cow. "And a big, big bed," Porcupine said again. And everyone smiled. And then, after another little while, they were all peacefully asleep. Whoa, what a crowd. They all wanted to come in out of the cold, and Bearsie Bear was very kind, as were his friends too. So finally, they all got a good night's sleep, cuddled up all in Bearsie Bear's big bed. Hope you liked that one. And next time you come to the library, you can pick out another fun book for you to read and share it with your family. Take good care of it and bring it back to school. So I'll see you soon. Bye.